Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I'm going to be doing a love reading for Gemini today. It's Gemini in all placements, and it's timeless and it's general. So if it take what resonates, and if it really doesn't, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They are all timeless and all placements. And Jojo made it. Good morning. Thanks for being here. And thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Um, yeah, so looking at you and your person, what's going on. Maybe you already know each other and you're in something already. Maybe this is someone you have yet to meet or come together with. We will find out. And yeah, let's just dive right in. The Guardian Tarot is winking at me, so we'll start with that. Rest Mojo made it too. Hello. Love your meditations, or better to say, I love your music for my meditation. All right. So, current situation for Gemini and their person. Big truck going by. We've got the moon. It is Pisces, also Cancerian. Eight of Cups. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. Taurus got a bunch of Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know yet, but it's possible you're on the cusp or you have Taurus placements. But ultimately, there is some situation here that you are choosing to walk away from because you don't have clarity. You don't fully know who you're dealing with here. And maybe it's somebody who's keeping secrets or feeding you some kind of false story, and you know something's off, but you don't know exactly what it is, what's going on, but you're just choosing not to engage. You're just saying, I'm walking away. Potentially this is somebody that you already know, you've been interacting with, maybe you've been together with, and you're just at least for now, and until you get more understanding, until you find out the truth. This person isn't being truthful with you. You're just saying no. No. How do, how does my backside look as I walk away? All right. Um let's go with the Mystic Mondays deck. It is Monday after all. What happened in the past? Let's find out. What went down in the past? Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. You should probably check out the Taurus reading. And the Six of Pentacles. Cancerian energy. Again, you could have Cancer in your chart. This person could as well. Or they could. Let me look at the Four of Pentacles in reverse here. Generosity, envy, greediness, sound financial planning, spendthrift. Wow. Okay, so with the Chariot in reverse, I'm thinking that you were dealing with somebody who this person maybe maybe you were very generous with them and you know, they weren't reciprocating. They were being greedy, taking everything you were giving, and you ultimately came to this place where you understood that this wasn't going anywhere. There was not victory in this situation. Um, hmm. Maybe this yeah, maybe this person was envious of you in your ability to be generous. You wanted you wanted reciprocity. You wanted equal give and take. But this person, whatever feelings they had were getting in the way of that. It was like you just gave and gave and gave, and they took and took and took. And you were like, hmm, this isn't working out. But chances are you had feelings for them. And so you kept maybe you kept hoping that it would work out, that if, like if you gave enough, that they would finally appreciate you and return the love, the resources, that whatever it was you were giving, um, your time, your energy. Um, and it could have even started off where they were giving equally, and then it just became more and more imbalanced to the point where things things came to a standstill. There wasn't forward movement, or it was stagnant. It became stagnant. And maybe it was the kind of thing that forced you to kind of go within, try and find balance within yourself. Maybe start looking at maybe you started looking at your kind of y- your kind of default mode, where you're like, well, I keep giving and I'm not getting in return, getting what I'm giving. um why is this happening? Why does this keep happening? Maybe you were trying to find find the balance within yourself. How You were trying to figure out how to make the situation, make it better. Which brings us to the current situation, which you're like, I wasn't getting the truth. I'm not getting what I'm giving. I need to walk away. Is ultimately what you went through. That's what you've kind of cr- finally decided. Let me go to the Light Seers deck. How do you feel? How do you feel about this person? How do you feel about this situation? I have cards falling all over the place, falling into my cups. um, yeah, maybe you feel like everything's just falling apart. Things aren't cohesive, hence the walking away. But let's see. Um, Two of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, okay. The Emperor. That's Aries. And the King of Wands in reverse. Well, you feel torn because you do have feelings for this person. There was a reason you were together. There was a reason that they drew you in the first place. Um, you could feel like you're in the process of trying to gain control over your thoughts. You feel like you've been pulled in different directions. Some days you're like, "Yes, I want this to work out." Other days you're like, "No, I'm done with this person." And you feel like you just need to f- figure out how to ground yourself, how to take back your power. You still feel a loss of power because of this person at times, at least. And you're just like, you're figuring out how to strategically move forward in a way that's going to build you up. Um, you're working on gaining wisdom from this experience and how to move forward. And so with the King of Wands in reverse, let me look this up real quick. Dominance, reluctance, uninspired direction. There's a part of you that is reluctant to walk away. You don't want to. You would love for the things to work out. You would love for this person to just wake up, grow up. God, you should watch the Taurus reading. Um, you're moving forward, but you're looking back as you're doing it. This person has a really strong hold over you, and you're trying to listen to your intuition. I often say the Two of Swords is my Luke Skywalker card. um, you're purposely blindfolding yourself in order to tap into your intuition. In order to learn to use the Force, he had to have that helmet on. You don't use your eyes to figure something out. You have to go within. You have to feel it. You're trying to gain dominance over your feelings, over your thoughts around this person. And again, some days you feel really good. You feel like you're on top of things, you're on top of your emotions, your thoughts, you're feeling really good about yourself. Other days you're like, what am I doing? Really hoping this person will come to their senses. So, make some more space. Let me go with the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot. Um, how does this person feel about you? The Star. It's Aquarian energy. Oh, can't show boobs. So silly. Um, Strength. My goodness. Well, these figures don't have they don't have nipples. That's probably fine. Um, we have Aquarius, Leo. That King of Wands is to me is a Leo card because it has the lion in the background there. I feel like you could have some fire in your chart, some Leo, Aries. This person, yeah, I don't know, kind of feels like you. I don't know. This person could, I guess. And the Eight of Cups in reverse. This person thinks of you as a wish fulfillment. This person feels like you're the best thing since sliced bread. They they are not walking away. They are holding on very tightly. Um they're I don't know if they're just unaware of how they show up, how they've been acting, or if they're kind of getting a wake up call with you walking away, but it's like as you turn around and walk away, they're like, "Wait a second. No, no, no. No, don't leave." They're trying to be strong. They're trying to overcome some kind of fear. Maybe there's some kind of ego thing going on here where they see you walking away and they don't want you to go, but they know that but in order to get you to come back, they have to swallow their pride and tell you the truth. There's some kind of secret they've been keeping, or they just haven't been honest with you. And it's like having to admit that is really, it's a big pill to swallow. And yet they're building up their courage to do this because they're afraid of they know that if they wait too long, you'll be gone for good. Let me go to the Tarot of Transcendence. What are this person's intentions? The Fool. Aries, I just heard a reader say this is Aquarius to them. I We have the Fool, we have the King of Wands. That's my hell yes guy, by the way. It's not a hell yes, it's a no. And the Queen of Swords. This person, yep, here we go. This person wants a new beginning. They want to take a leap of faith towards you because you are their hell yes. They feel very passionately about you. They're uh, this person is very charming. They've got something about them that really draws you in. And that's probably one of the things that you like about them is when they decide they want something, they go for it with everything they have. And that's what they are planning on doing with you. They're bringing you some kind of they're going to they want to bring you the truth. They're preparing themselves to open up, lay everything out on the table. They're preparing to be honest with you finally. They feel like telling you the truth will finally set them free. They've been this whatever they've been holding back, lies, deceits, um just whatever they were doing in the past, it's become a super heavy burden for them, and they want to get back. They want to release this burden. They can't it, it's just become too heavy, and they want to feel optimistic. They want to feel childlike again, like they feel like being with you when things are good. They feel excited, and happy. They want to, I don't know, like go on adventures with you. They have so much fun with you. And so they're like, "Okay, okay, this is what I'm doing." Building up the courage, building up the strength to come forward and finally give you the truth that you've been hoping for, that you've wanted all this time. What are your intentions? Let me go to the Tarot of Mystical Moments. So this is your intentions. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. You don't you don't want to work on this. You feel like your your good fortune lies somewhere else with someone else. It kind of feels like you think that this is irreparable, this connection. Let me look at the Knight of Wands in reverse. Um, Fearfulness, caution, playing it safe, haste, delays, scattered energy, frustration. Yeah, you feel frustrated by how this person has treated you. You feel like, you know, them coming in and apologizing, it doesn't it doesn't fix what happened in the past. I think you're afraid that, they may come back and be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I love you. Let's try this again. I'll be different." But deep down you're like, but they're still that same wounded person who, most likely they haven't done the things they need to do to change, to actually show up in um a healthy a healthy way. Um and so I don't know. I feel like there's a really good chance that this person will come in and you'll very graciously allow them to potentially apologize, tell you the truth, you know, l- let you know that you're so important to them, and you're going to be like, if I'm so important to you, why did this happen in the first place? You don't want to work on this. I don't know. They would have to well, let's find out what the potential outcome is. I feel like in your mind, there's no going back, but maybe there's still a part of you. There's still a part of you that's like, if I'm going to give this a chance, there needs to be some major, clear, obvious changes. And you're probably going to be, you're very cautious and you're going to take it very, very slow and be like, all right, prove it to me. You're not jumping into anything anytime soon. That's for sure. So, excuse me, let me go with my black deck. Happy Bubble made it. Yay! Hello. Welcome. Thanks for being here. So, potential outcome. Potential outcome. We have the Magician in reverse. 7 of Wands. I pulled that sideways. That was weird. 4 of Swords. I'll read it as upright. But yeah, um this person, I think, it's fits that saying, a, a tiger can't change its stripes, leopard can't change its spots. This person is showing up. They're being manipulative, deceptive. they're showing up in a very arrogant way. They will be. This King of Wands is like, "Hey, baby," like, and by the way, there's no gender in tarot. This can be male or female, but or non-binary. Ultimately, this person they're coming in with a lot of ego. They think that they can just, sweet talk you and tell you what you want to hear. It's so interesting because they're like, I'm going to tell you the truth, but then their default mode is not telling the truth. And so even with that intention, they may, I don't know, they may start to try to be honest with you and then they fall back, or they want to, they're so invested in making this work that they're going to do everything they can in their power to make you believe them, including lie. it's, it's this, yeah. Oh, this person. And you know that you see right through them. You've been through this before. And you understand that they're this way because of their own pain, because that they've experienced because of the crap that they've dealt with in their past. But you're not having it. You're like, I feel compassion for you. I'm sorry for what you've been through, but no, no, you're retreating. You're deciding to take care of yourself, to rest. I think you're kind of torn again because you were really, I think when this person shows up and they're like, "Oh, I want to tell you the truth." Part of you probably, like, little part was like, "Ooh, maybe this is good. Maybe this person is finally woken up." And then wah wah. No, they're just pulling the same old BS. And so you're trying to heal, you're trying to pull back, but they've sucked you in enough where you're all discombobulated. And yeah, it's going to be a little tough to work through this, but ultimately you know what you deserve and you're like, nope, I've got my defenses up. Nope, I'm not doing this. Let me look. I'm just curious at the Four of Swords. I want to make sure this exhaustion, taking on too much. Yeah, defending yourself against this person, going against what you actually want is exhausting. You you could be, instead of retreating, or you're trying to take care of yourself, but then you're also trying to distract yourself by taking on too much, which causes more exhaustion because you're just trying to, like, you came so far through walking away, and now it's like you backslid and you're just like, oh, back here again. And so you're trying to do whatever you can to, yeah, to distract yourself. So unfortunately, it's you're needing to climb up out of that hole again, but you will. It's a part of the lesson from this whole thing. And you know you'll be stronger for it. You'll be better for it. Let's get some advice from the Dreaming Way Tarot. Strength, Leo energy again. The Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you need to be strong to uphold your own standards, to trust your intuition that this is not something that's worth investing in, even though a part of you really wants to. It's time to let go. It's time to release any kind of lingering feelings you had about this potentially working out. It's not, at least right now, this is not for you. You are meant to invest your time, your energy, your resources into someone else, into something else. It's time to walk away. And it will require a fair amount of strength to do. But you have gone through all of this, or I should say, through going through all this, you have learned how um basically how awesome you are. You have learned to love yourself more and to set certain boundaries to for yourself, to move towards things that fulfill you and uplift you. So let me finish with an inner wisdom card, a little bit more advice. Inner wisdom card by Wayne Dyer. Ah, thank you, happy bubble. All right. What other people think of me is none of my business. Yeah. One of the highest places you can get to is to be independent of the good opinions of other people. That's interesting. To be independent of the good opinions of other people. This is this feels like you're being told that no matter what this person or anybody else comes in and says to you about you, because this person is going to pull out all the stops and probably love bomb you and tell you how amazing you are. And it's like that's a part of what sucks you back in, because it does feel good for someone to feel acknowledged, to feel appreciated and accepted. And this is very much about bringing it back home, bringing it back to yourself, because the better you feel about yourself, the less concerned you are with how anybody thinks of you, positive or negative. Self-care. Self-care is required here. Extreme self-care. Learning to love yourself even more than you already do. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.